Hey guys, it's Taku. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you've all been doing well. Oh, wow. It's been so long. It's been forever since I've sat down here and recorded a video. I've had a busy summer. I hope you guys have all stayed busy doing awesome and exciting things. I'll talk more about it as we go along, but holy shit, you guys, I'm back. I'm back making videos. This is crazy. But I was thinking about ways to start this. How did I want to get back into the spirit of things? And, without further ado, we're just going to jump right into it. This channel started kind of as an anime and manga channel, and I gradually started incorporating a lot of K-pop. And so we're going to go back to basics. We're going to do an anime haul. This is all of the anime that I picked up kind of at the very end of summer, going even as far back as like May and April even. So yeah, crazy. I haven't posted anything related to anime in so long, so I owe you guys a collection update. And yeah, let's just jump right into it. I will talk more as I go, where I've been, what I've been doing. But again, I just am glad to be back. This is going to be a long video. There's also going to be a long set of videos. I've got books that I've also want to haul, albums that I want to haul. Just catch you guys up to date with what I've been spending my money on. But no, it's just what I've been enjoying, what I've been liking, what I've been engrossing myself in when I've gotten the chance. So first things up, this is a bit of an odd one to introduce, but I've been going through my Gkids Ghibli collection and filling in all of the gaps, because I now have an adult job, which again, I'll talk more about that, but I have an adult job where I can do this kind of thing. And one that I was missing was Poco by Isao Takahata. Funny thing is this one's still in the shrink wrap because I'm not going to open it. I'm probably going to sell it or gift it to a sibling or a friend, because I like all of my Gkids stuff to come with the slipcase. I'm picky, I know. Well, collecting is a lifelong endeavor, right? So I'll hold on to it until I can get a replacement, but it was the only item from my order that I thought was going to still have a slipcover, and this one did not. So Poco, you're going to take the back seat for a little bit, and I will enjoy you one of these days. But yeah, here's that one. Again, it's just kind of more of a placeholder, bit of an awkward one. But here we go, the start of the real haul. So we've got Lupin III, The Castle of Cagliostro. This is the collector's edition from, not from Gkids, this is from Discotek. And yeah, it's their original release. You can see a reflection. It's pretty glossy there on the back. But I didn't own this. Part of the reason I didn't own it was because I figured I would get around to watching it on Netflix one of these days, since Netflix just always had it. It was just one of those titles that was always there. And it's gone. It's no longer there. And it's a classic movie, so I actually haven't seen it. I've seen a lot of clips though, so I kind of do know what it's about. I know my friend Val is a huge Lupin completionist. Hey Val, I hope you've been doing well, keeping up with each other on Twitter, which by the way is kind of the only place I think I've been updating. I've been going on Twitter, and unfortunately or fortunately, that's where I get most of my news. So Twitter's been the only space I've been live updating on, but otherwise Instagram, YouTube, all of it kind of took a back seat for this whole summer. So there's the Blu-ray. Excited to watch this. Love the reversible artwork there. But yeah, so first thing I should probably tell you guys about is, actually, you know what? I'm probably going to struggle with all of these. I don't even know if it's worth it. There we go. Okay, that was one. We're probably not going to do that for all of them. I'm going to mess it up, and then it's going to frustrate me. So, actually, let me talk about this real quick. Future Boy Conan. So, part of my summer I spent in, I was doing a 1 month intensive graduate program, and I had some downtime, and this is new. This is like hot off the press at its time when it came out, I think in June or July. And I bought it, and I actually watched all of it. So we've got something here for once that I've actually watched. And it was really enjoyable. I love Conan. It was so cute. I love the character designs. I love the music. The drama is also so much fun. But all of the characters are so memorable. And I loved everything about this. So this is, if I understand it correctly, or remember it correctly, I guess, this is Hayao Miyazaki's kind of directorial debut with a series. So I'll go ahead and show you these. It's really just going to be me talking and doing this, so it's going to be a long haul. Again, it's a bit of a long one. So here is the little booklet that it comes with. But yeah, this was a great way to spend my time, and it was a great way to also kind of pivot back into this mindset of the world of Hayao Miyazaki and all of his work, especially not only with The Boy and the Heron coming out in December for its US theatrical release, but also I'm collecting, all of the missing pieces that I didn't have before. And if I remember correctly, I think I had basically everything Miyazaki. It was just other directors at the studio that I didn't have. But I love the mechanical design in this. I understand now how this is totally kind of the spiritual predecessor to Castle in the Sky, which is what prompted, a lot of this. Actually, at the same time I was finishing this, I got to go see Castle in the Sky in theaters for the first time, which was amazing. Laputa is meant for the big screen. But also, I'm not sure, I don't think any of this is spoilery, it's just concept art, but you've been warned. I'm going through all of it. I'm just going to flip through all of it. So, yeah, definitely not going to case this up. I'm going to do that. I'm going to set that off to the side. But, okay, here's one. Earwig and the Witch. Wasn't really going to pick this up, but when Amazon dropped it to like $6 or $8 new, I was like, okay, I'll get it, give it a shot. Again, complete the collection. But, yeah, the first, sorry, I don't think I showed you the back. So the first thing that, again, you guys might not know is I passed my exam. Yay! So I have my master's degree, which is awesome. Thank you all for the well wishes on that. It was a long journey. Again, it's half the reason why I couldn't continue posting. I had to really take a break on it and prioritize and decide what was important. And so school was important. So I did that. Then I went and studied abroad in England for a month, which, guys, oh my, it was so fun. It was so much fun. So many new things, new experiences. And yeah, it's one of those, I was there for a whole month. We were in northern England, so it's kind of a quieter area, so not as busy or bustling as London. But again, lots to do, of course. We padded the time. So, hold up. I'm going to bring in the next one. This is My Neighbor the Yamadas, or Yamadas, I guess, depending on where you put the accent. But here's another Isao Takahata film that I have not seen, so the nice thing is I can just kind of go on autopilot and open it for you. So I was in England, northern England, for a whole month, and then after that I did this, that was all of June, and then all of July I was at an intensive graduate program. It's just a certificate program, and that was lots of fun. It was in the US, thankfully also not too far from home, so I was able to drive to everything that I needed to. I was able to go see Castle in the Sky. I saw a lot of movies in theaters. I saw Castle in the Sky, I saw Nausicaa, I saw the Slam Dunk movie, the Psycho-Pass Providence movie, and there was one more, I can't remember off the top of my head what it was. But here is this booklet. I have not seen this movie, so again, I'm just kind of going on autopilot. But there's that for you. Figured I'd show you everything since we're going to go through all of it. Next one, let's do... Here's a Goro Miyazaki movie. This is Tales from Earthsea. Again, got it on a sale. Might as well complete everything. So whether it's good or it's not, it's here in my collection now. So at least I can say I saw all of it. Have not watched this movie. I do like Poppy Hill though, which if I remember correctly is the same director. So there's the back. Alright, I'm forewarning, this is going to be a long video. So some people like long videos. I like long videos, so skip through whatever you want to see, of course. Don't feel like you have to watch all of this, but if you are here for all of it, yeah, how was your guys' summer? Let me know in the comments. I want to know everything you guys have been doing. I want to know what you guys have been watching, what you've been reading. Come on, tell me about it. I want to know. I can't watch everything, right? Here's a stack of movies right here that I haven't seen. So let me know what's good. Let me know what I should see. And these booklets usually aren't spoilery. They're kind of just behind the scenes, which is always nice to kind of get an understanding of what is all involved in this process. Okay, we've got a used movie here. Bit of an unusual one to pick up, but this is The Kingdom of Dreams and Madness. Again, I was going through all of my stuff. Finally got to see this one. and it's great. It's good to own. This is out of print, and it's only on DVD, so I had to go to eBay and pick it up. But it's really chewed up right here, which is kind of, that's not great. I can always just stick this side out, which is the main thing. But even the DVD by itself is just out of print, and so I was able to pick it up for, I think, like 14 or 15 bucks used. So I was like, I don't care what condition it is. I don't care if you just ship me the disc. So as long as it's got the disc in here, we're good. So much older Gkids release, but again, being complete, gonna be thorough. So I'm going back and getting all of it. Actually, you know what? Maybe I will sleeve all of these up, because I realize they're all gonna sit here on the side and collect up really quickly. So you're gonna watch me struggle, and we're gonna go through all of these again. Here was Earthsea. Something I realized as I've been recording these longer form videos, you've probably noticed this on my channel. I don't really like to take it to the editor anymore. Meaning, I don't really like to spend a lot of time editing these long videos, right? I'd rather just, cut and record it, and, as long as there's nothing inappropriate going on and I'm okay with it, hey, we're just gonna upload it. So it's kind of a one-take process. It's nice practice for me, too, because in the real world, sometimes you don't get redos, you don't get retries, and, yeah. Also, I don't know, I feel like it's authentic. And then the final reason is, I don't care. Editing is fun when it's not just like, cutting and pasting all of the ums and ahs and awkward silences and cuts like this. When it's editing for art, it's a lot more fun. So, okay, I also had Cagliostro. No, Pompoco. Okay, so here we go. Now we're on track. Now we're on the same page. So that was everything. Oh no, wait, sorry, one more. This is Never Ending Man, which I've never actually seen. I've only seen clips, and it's kind of sad. It's kind of depressing, but a neat documentary to have nonetheless. So here's this. Again, I've only seen parts of it. I've not seen the whole thing. I'm going to show you guys the back, because I actually really like, if it'll, whoops, there it goes, stuck. If it'll cooperate. I really like this one. Feels very, very Tokyo cityscape. Even though I'm pretty sure that's not Tokyo. It's probably right outside their office. Which, I guess now that I think about it, I don't really remember where the Ghibli studio is. There's that. Haven't seen it. Again, I'll have more comments when I've actually watched it. So that was everything Studio Ghibli. Now we're moving into some of the other just Gkids releases. This is Giovans Island. The reason I picked this up is because it is a production IG movie. Same studio that brought us Miss Hokusai, which I'm really excited for. Of course, Ghost in the Shell, but that was a whole different era of time. But I love Hokusai. I love it. So hoping that this one is also a good one. It's giving wartime, post-war. There we go. And this one's just on Blu-ray. I've noticed some of the Gkids releases are Blu-ray DVD. This one is just Blu-ray. I love the art. Production IG backgrounds I've noticed are either really boring or really pretty and exciting. It's kind of one or the other. There's not really a, this is okay. Here is Inu-oh. This is a film by Masaki Yuasa. So again, in an effort to kind of watch everything by one artist or, one director. There's a whole team of people that put this stuff together. But this one's new. Well, new. It came out this spring, so I guess it's relatively new. Have not watched this one yet, but I've seen, I think, just about everything else by this director. Not quite, but most everything. And then here is the background art. I was really actually debating if I wanted to pick this one up because I don't know, something about the trailer. I'm not gonna lie, again, I'm very candid with you guys. Something about it just seemed like it's a really wild film and maybe not for me. But the more I've kind of seen screenshots and then hear other people's enjoyment of it, I'm a little more receptive. I'm looking forward to it. This one is not anime, technically. This is New Gods. I think it's Youngjin. I think that's how it's pronounced. But it's from the creators of White Steak and Nessa Reborn. I haven't seen either of those, but they are in my queue to watch. I was simply picking this up because of how gorgeous the CG is. It's beautiful. And, you know, if I remember correctly, it's Chinese animation. And they really know what they're doing. This is a beautiful movie, and some of the making of clips that I've seen on not YouTube, on Twitter, insane, next level stuff. There is a poster here. So we got Blu-ray and DVD. And then let me show you the background. Oh, beautiful. So I'll unfold the poster, sure, because it's different art from the cover. If it wasn't different art, I would be less concerned. But it's just, whoops, I bumped the mic. It's just big enough to kind of put on a door or next to a window. Pretty. So there's that. Oh man. Again, you're gonna get every struggle, guys. You are overdue for a video, and I haven't made them in a while, so this is what happens. Okay. Something about that will fit. I will make it fit. Okay. Next one, we've got Goodbye Donglise. Donglise? I can't remember how it's pronounced, but it's by Atsuko Ishizuka. This is a great movie. I love this movie. It was so sweet. It was so endearing. All about youth and kind of, oh, there we go. Youth and the portrait of summer. It's a wonderful movie about, you know, chasing after your dreams, chasing after impossible realities, and just kind of going for it. Because really, we're not here for that long. So you might as well go for it. Yeah, and I love how kind of throwing caution to the wind, and these boys really just go for it. So great cast of characters, and the art and the animation is really splendid on this one. There are some nature scenes. I think this backdrop has one of them, but it's just really gorgeous scenery. I won't spoil the kind of the inspiration location where they, I guess, animated this based off of, because it might, you know, it might spoil things, but this is a wonderful movie. I have seen this one. Highly recommended. Go pick this up. This is good. Especially if you loved Place Further Than the Universe? Yeah. Same director, very same vibe. Another one here that I have actually seen is Fortune Favors Lady Nikuko. This is by Sanma Akashiya. And I love this movie too. This was, that's a great line. It was bonkers, but it is exquisite, and it's very heartfelt. The ending had that single tear kind of rolling down. Actually, that's a lie. I think I was straight up crying from this movie. This might have been the last movie that actually made me really sad. But Studio 4 Degrees C, don't actually know if that's how you pronounce it, but from Wayumu Watanabe. So great people putting this thing together. So here is the inside. And I watched this one kind of as soon as I got it. So this would have been back in, oh gosh, April or May. So this is, again, this is really showing how far behind I am with everything. But I wanted to haul this because, yeah, that way when I do eventually do a kind of a collection or maybe a shelf tour video. By the way, let me know if you want that. I'll do it. Let me know if you want it though. But when I show it to you guys, you won't be like, whoa, where'd all that come from? I'll be like, well, I had a crazy summer. So we're finishing up the Gkids stuff. This is, by the way, the biggest single Gkids haul I've ever done. And this is Nadia, The Secret of Blue Water, complete series, of course, from the mind of Hideki Anno. And I actually own this. I own the Sentai Blu-ray of it, but I decided to buy this Blu-ray. Okay, so get this. You know how petty I am? I didn't like Sentai's yellow subtitles, and I don't know how to change them, if you can change them at all. So I was just like, we're going to sell that and get a new one. Also, I love supporting Gkids on everything they do. So, but this looks a lot like Conan in the sense that it's kind of just unhinged fun with a little bit of maybe mystery and drama. I think I skipped disc. No, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there's a booklet here. And there's some mystical shenanigans going on under here. Not sure what that's about. Oh gosh. This is a heavy Blu-ray. And here's the booklet. I'm going to kind of go quickly through this one because I also don't want to be spoiled on it. But I know a lot about it. Again, it's just kind of, it's been around for so long. There's only so much time you can get away without spoilers from a 90s anime or 80s anime or sometimes even 70s, depending on what I bring on this channel. So lots of cool character and concept design, ship design. Sci-fi is always so much fun. So there we go. And again, I knew a lot about this one. So, and I've started it a few times and I never make it through to the end. Usually due to personal reasons. So we're gonna eventually get to this. We're gonna finish it. I wanted to do it this past summer, but again, I watched Conan instead. So maybe for the fall, maybe winter. I don't know. You guys tell me when would be a good time. So that is everything Gkids. We're gonna roll into some Discotek stuff that I've picked up lately. There's been some Discotek sales, hence Cagliostro. First one I've got is Memories by Katsuhiro Otomo. And it's from the same creator of Akira, which actually is an okay movie. Don't hate me. Don't hate me for it. I love retro anime films, if we're calling it retro anime, you know, genre terms. But I don't know. I think it's just the character design. But something about this one, the way it's just kind of 3 mini episodes, made me think I'll really like it. So it's got Magnetic Rose, Stink Bomb, Cannon Fodder. This is a fairly recent release from Discotek, if I remember correctly. And the background is just the same as the cover there. This is fairly recent. And when I say fairly recent, I mean I think in the past year that they brought this out. If not, it was 2 years ago. But time is irrelevant. Haven't seen it. Looking forward to it. Another one here I've got is Night on the Galactic Railroad. This is based off of the Kenji Miyazawa book of the same name. And again, it's just one of those films that has been around forever, and I'm finally getting it. So I got, I think a third of the way through the original short story. I can't remember what it was. I got a third of the way through it, and then I didn't finish it. Because again, time, school. But now, no excuses. Got all the time in the world. And I know this is a beloved movie. People really love this movie. And I look forward to jumping on it and figuring out what it's all about. Because again, I know vague concept, but I have not seen the whole thing. I also don't own a lot of Discotek releases. It's been fun getting to pick up a lot of them because they're just the most, odd off the side releases of things that, they're kind of our only hope aside from Gkids of going back and rescuing older titles or license rescuing. So an example is The Great Passage. This is stuck on Amazon hell when Amazon decided to venture into streaming anime. And Discotek got it. This is a years old release. It's been out for a while. I'm finally craving a rewatch of it because, books and all that. And yeah, I wanted to do a rewatch, but I decided I do not want to do it through Amazon. So went ahead and just picked this up. It was also on sale, so it was pretty affordable. But I love all the characters. I remember this from it. I love all the characters. They're all working together to put together a dictionary for kind of today's age, if I remember that being the plot. So it's the Great Passage kind of through this sea of words and knowledge and deciding what goes in it, what doesn't, and then of course all of the personal struggles. So great series, love it. We've got 2 more Discotek releases here. Speaking of picking up again more of my favorite Arturs, this is Gunbuster, the complete OVA series. And this is a triumph to have on Blu-ray. Thank you, Discotek. guys are really doing the absolute most with this one. And it's got an all-new English dub, which is awesome. Conan, by the way, I did not watch in the dub, even though I think that dub is technically new. Future Boy Conan, I watched it subbed. But if the dub is good, let me know. And I actually heard the dub for this one is amazing. I'm really looking forward to it. I've already flipped the art around. So, really lovely artwork too that they've got here. And then there's the disc. So Gunbuster is one of my favorites. I love the movies. I watched this OVA series way back when, and so it'll be nice to do kind of an upscale instead of like illegally streaming it off of like a third-party website. So this will be my first time owning the series on disc. The Gunbuster, the first movie, and then Diebuster, the movie and the series have all been licensed, but not the OVA series. So maybe we can get a Diebuster Blu-ray for the series. Fingers crossed. Last but certainly not least for the Discotek stuff is Hideki Anno, Cutie Honey. So, oh, and by the way, Anno did not direct Gunbuster, the series. I just want to throw that out there. Just one of my favorite pieces. But this one he did direct. I don't think I'm going to get into Cutie Honey, even though it totally would be, you know, my thing to just go through the past and binge everything related to a franchise just because. Because I mean, I'm mainly interested in this to see Anno's direction, his art style. It's also really short, so I don't really know anything about Cutie Honey. I don't really know anything. I know that this one is dubbed though. It's got an, all new English dub. And I've seen clips of it, and it's lots of fun. But, oof. The near nudity on this release. Oh, Anno. But yeah, again, this is great to have. This is brand new, you know, at the time of recording this. It's actually, you know, less than a month old, I think. So happy to have it. Really happy to keep rolling on with Anno stuff. So that's all of Discotek and Gkids. Got a couple Funimation / Crunchyroll releases. I still call it Funimation because especially something like Free Road to the World where Funimation dubbed it and released it. But guys, how often is it that we get to haul free on this channel? Never. Never. Because, again, the franchise is basically over. Only got the last couple films. But this is the recap movie for the 3rd season. Yep, it's the compilation film. So it's probably dubbed. I don't really watch free dubbed. I just like having it on disc. But it's such a nostalgic thing to own now. If I remember correctly, I actually didn't. I mean, I thought season 3 was fine. Season 2 is my favorite. Season 3 was fine. So there's that. I'm not going to take it out because I think that's probably all there is. But yeah, this is the recap movie for it. So maybe what I'll do is I'll rewatch the 3rd season on Blu-ray since I own it, and then maybe get to this sometime soon, or vice versa. Maybe watch this and then go back. I don't know. But we're just continuing things that we've already got. The fact that there is never before seen footage is very enticing. Probably to help serve as a link between the 3rd season and the films that come after. But yeah, excited to have free. More free. The franchise that never seems to end, but is over now. Okay. Last time I did an anime haul, I brought part 1 of this. Crazy how that immediately in the next haul, because it's been so long, Attack on Titan Final Season Part 2. So again, it's like free. I don't buy a whole lot of, you know, big hefty limited editions or like, you know, I'm only like continuing franchises that I basically own already. I'm very selective about what I buy, hence why there's a lot of films and not too many series. So this is part 2, contains the next set. In other words, it's the part that makes part 1 worth it, because part 1 is just stressful and I do not love it. But I've got discs here. I'll take this out because the discs are really pretty for the Attack on Titan releases. And lots of artwork. I'm probably not going to flip through every page of this. Oops. Okay, how about this? There is a little box, like a filler box that comes with, it came with the cards, but then also it came with these pins. I just have it sitting on my bookshelf. I forgot to grab it. That's my bad. But trust me, they're here. It does come with it. So that's the little paper insert. Here are those cards, art boards, and they're really nice and foily. I haven't seen some of this artwork like ever before, so this was a first to see it on the Funimation Crunchyroll Blu-ray of it. But yeah, again, Attack on Titan is just, love it or hate it, it's wrapping up. It's coming to a close, and so I just want to be here to finish it and have all of it. So once I have all of it, we'll see how it stands up. You know, the ending kind of matters for things like Attack on Titan, but yeah, still the most odd little release ever. The way it's like a book mixed in with it. I took out the DVDs. Fun thing is, I have a little project. Well, it's kind of done, but I've been taking out all of the DVDs from my Blu-ray DVD sets and putting them into a separate, it's like a 400 CD case. I just bought it off of Amazon. And I know this is blasphemous to separate, you know, discs from their sets, but I moved recently. Oh my gosh, that's another thing. I moved and I got a job. Did I mention that? Holy crap, guys. Yeah, I got an adult job. So it's been a busy summer. I was in England. I was doing a graduate program, and then I moved and I got a job, and now I work that job, which is why I'm able to buy all these things. So, oh, some nice kind of keyframes for the ending theme. And I actually like the ending theme. I remember this one. This is nice. It really feels like the show's ending. But yeah, so I don't live at home anymore. If you want an apartment tour, because I live in a new apartment, let me know. It's one of my most popular videos, but I don't live there anymore. I moved out, moved back home, moved away again. So yeah, it's been busy. That explains why there's no content. Holy crud. So yeah, let me know if you want that. But anyway, I realized that, you know, when the movies are separated from shelves and family are here, and it's like we want to watch a Studio Ghibli movie, but oh, all of his discs are gone, because, you know, I like to watch stuff with family. So the remedy was, if it's got DVD, I put it in that case, and then I just keep that case in my car, or I'll bring it with me. So it's a nice thing. We'll see if it works. We'll see if we even use it. But here is Heaven's Feel Spring Song. This is the third movie in the Heaven's Feel trilogy, Fate Stay Night. And I watched this literally yesterday. I watched it yesterday. I watched all three movies kind of back to back, and I like Heaven's Feel now. I get it. It helps explain a lot of the lore, not just in Heaven's Feel, but like in this Fate nonsense in general. Like, guys, there's a lot going on in Fate, sometimes way too much. And when I watched the first film, I just didn't know how I even felt about Heaven's Feel. I didn't know if it was a mistake to, you know, spend $40 on a Blu-ray. But I kept going, and the reason I'm pausing here for a sec is because I actually have all three. I've hauled this one for sure, but I can't remember if I actually hauled part 2. So this is Lost Butterfly. But after watching the trilogy, I get it. I get it. It is pretty good. I actually do like it a lot. I'll probably hold on to these for a little while longer, that kind of a thing. But I think the coolest thing about Fate is the different routes allow different characters to shine in different ways. And so, you know, if you didn't get to meet them very well the first time around, you'll definitely get to in a different route. It always keeps you guessing, and I think that's just a neat kind of mechanic that only works with Fate. And so Heaven's Feel really gives spotlight to some of those characters that just never really ever had a voice in the franchise. And now they're some of my favorites. Like, I love Ryder. So, Fate Stay Night Ryder, that is. So, yeah, really, really neat. Beautiful. Oh my god, the animation. This is insane what Ufotable has done. Absolutely insane. But yeah, it was really neat to sit down and just kind of watch all three of the movies and see how I even felt about any of it. And, you know, whether I'm like, do I still even like Fate? The answer is yes. The answer is yes. So I'll be keeping those for a while. Last but certainly not least, because, you know, when you go through one Aniplex buy, you kind of just get a couple. That's such a lie, by the way. When I buy one, I don't buy any for like the next 3 years. But this is Kill la Kill on Blu-ray. It's the complete series. And I love Kill la Kill. I revisit this series like every year for some reason. This is the show. This is the show. It's this and Evangelion. I don't know why. These are the shows. But the reason I got this is because my DVD sets, well, for one, I have like parts 2, 3, 4, 5, and then one on DVD, and then I have part 1 on the just like limited edition Blu-ray from way back when. So I'm like, I need to, you know, put all of these in one box. That was one thing. And then the second thing is you know, when you have something you really like, you kind of don't mind owning different versions of it, or, you know, checking out the different options. And so that was one thing I wanted to do with Kill la Kill. It was something that I'm like, okay, it meets the criteria. Bye. Also, new job. So we spent some money, guys, but it's worth it because Kill la Kill is amazing. And this is really hard to see. That white and cream. I love it. I think it's kind of a neat effect with the ink too. The discs are really boring, which is kind of sad because the DVD and Blu-ray sets, the individuals were really fun. But, well, it's just the logo. And then there's 2, there's 3. I don't think there's anything back here. It's just Kill la Kill written across. Ugh. But yeah, I don't know why this is the show, but yeah, I did rewatch it on my DVD sets, and then my reward for that was buying this. So next time I watch Kill la Kill, or revisit it, I guess, it'll be in gorgeous Blu-ray. But just, again, it reaffirms, it's that thing where I'm like, do I even like this anymore? You know, when you hold something to such a high degree, and then you're like, am I viewing it through a nostalgia lens? And then I'm like, okay, let's revisit it. Let's pack this open. And yeah, Kill la Kill it's still for me. It's not for a lot of people. It never was for a lot of people. A lot of people just did not like it. Oh, there are those discs. Those are what the discs look like. See, they're really funny. But yeah, Kill la Kill still holds up for me. I learn new things about it every single time I watch it. Just how creative it is, how funny, how silly, the animation, and the music. It just never misses. It's always the show that, you know, if I'm ever feeling wishy-washy on something, watch Kill la Kill, because they make decisions, and their decisions have repercussions, and sometimes they say, screw it, I don't care. And maybe that's Kamagori. Maybe that's the attitude we need more in life, you know? Just go for it. So yeah, this was a great rewatch. It was a great way to kind of end my summer, I guess. And yeah, now I own this. And this was another reason I didn't want to sell get rid of my DVDs, because I like how all the DVDs have this artwork on it. But there was an art book with this set, and I did not realize there was an art book until, well, right before buying it. And this is one of my favorite pieces of anime art ever. Soak it in, guys. It is just, I didn't think this show still had it for me. I was like, oh, I'm viewing this through, because the last time I watched, or, you know, when I first watched it, I was a teenager. I was going to anime cons for the first time. But I went back to my anime convention, the one that I always go to. Because, you know, after COVID and then some years of being busy, it was still a thing that happened, but I just didn't go. And I went back to it, and I was just like, I can't. I'm not in the mood to cosplay. I'm not in the mood to do these things. And sure enough, as soon as I get there, guys, it was like that. Magic. Absolute magic. And again, it's not for everyone. Some people really are done with it after a certain point, but I think it was the medicine that I needed to kick off a summer. This is, by the way, I'm spoiling everything about Kill la Kill. So go watch it. You don't have to buy this set because it is so expensive, but go watch it. So yeah, it rekindled things for me. It's kind of like what they say whenever you're kind of in a slump, go back to something that you really love, that you know is good, and Kill la Kill was it for me. So there's the other half of those discs. So that does it for this haul, guys. This is everything that I got over the past 4 or 5 months. I'll probably have more if I'm being completely honest. Oh, I never really showed you these. All of the little kind of petite characters. But yeah, there will probably be more, especially as I just impulsively buy things. But having an adult job helps a lot with wanting to, support this. So yes, do your work, do your homework, stay in school, do your job thing, and then you can enjoy these. That is 100% something I support. But yeah, this is everything. It's gonna be so much. I don't even think I can even get it all in a single frame. But if any of these releases are standout for you, let me know. Again, I've never hauled this much Gkids before. Oh, it's so wonderful. Timeless movies and series here. And only my favorites, pretty much. Unless it was a blind buy, you know, it's only my favorites, which is kind of the collecting mantra I have. So we did fit everything. This is it. In the future, what you can look forward to really soon is I will have a manga and book haul. There's not much manga, but there's a lot of books. I got a lot of books while I was in England. And then also from my just summer. So there's a book haul. There will be next. And then I will do a K-pop album haul. So if you're one of my K-pop friends, stay tuned for that. There's lots of signed stuff, which is really neat because that's the new standard. And then, I'm going to do a separate Evangelion haul like I've done before on my channel because I bought a lot of Evangelion related things. Some of it is merchandise, some of it is Blu-rays, some of it is soundtrack stuff. So I'm going to just put it all in one Evangelion video so you guys don't have to sit through me blabbing, literally blabbing endlessly about Evangelion. But guys, I'm so glad to be back. Again, this is a really long outro and I'm not editing this video. So you're going to get all of the thoughts, but I'm so glad to be back. Again, you know, reconnecting with the things that I love. It feels like forever since I've touched hobby stuff. So we're going to be doing this. I'll try to keep you guys more in the loop with things. And yeah, if you decide you want kind of a shelf video or shelf tour or apartment tour, let me know in the comments. I'd totally be down for that kind of thing. It just takes a little bit of time, and those I do like to edit. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm so glad to be back. Hope you're all doing well, and till next time.